That's how I feel. And I feel that if there's any part of you that still thinks that somebody else has it, or somebody else is above you, bring that to the circle now and let it go, because it's not true. And not only is it not true, but it's so important right now that everybody wakes up. Everybody who's had the grace to sit with a teacher, a real teacher. And I know those of you who are in this room have, whether it was me, or Shahida, or Gangaji, or Chetna. Chetna's my teacher. Or each and every one of you. This is a circle of masters. There is no higher, no lower. And many of you feel the call to give satsang now. I invite you to. You have a lot of truth to share. And everybody finds it in their own unique way. Like Nara, look at that. I believe the days of formal satsang are finishing. At least for Prasad, even though I invited you, Chetna invited you. Chetna created this. That's why I acknowledge Chetna. And Joan created this beautiful moment. But I'm so touched by each and every one of you. And the love I feel for you was surprising. And that's what's real. In the face of all illusion, and make no mistake about it, this is an illusion. It's the love that's real. It's the love that we remember. It's the love that lives on even after death. Last night we had another beautiful satsang too at Justine and Alan's house. Beautiful temple they live in, packed, celebratory energy. Doug was there, Sid was there. What's your name? Tim was there. Jen. Oh yeah, Tim and Jen. Jen, no, tell me.
Jen isn't Janice.
Jen, thank you, I remember. But anyway, it was very celebratory, but in the middle of the celebration, we spoke of death, we spoke of life, afterlife. There were people with cancer in the room. I had just been informed that our beloved Prakash left her body a month ago, or in November. Elizabeth. And then, suddenly, into the room, yes, Prakash, let's bring her in the circle.
Yes.
Elizabeth. And then into the room flew Jerry G. I felt him so clearly, sitting right next to me on the couch. Yes. Who also transcended this year. 2 years ago? God, 2 years ago. And I don't know, maybe that's part of it, is just to see each other in body again. It's such a gift. And we just never know when our beloveds will go. And to value that, I think that's enough to keep us awake, isn't it? Linda, meet Linda. I wanted you two to meet. Yes! You see? And when we let go of whoever we thought we were and allow the awakening to occur, then we see perfection everywhere. Every moment is perfect. There's no mind to somehow think it should be other than it is. And it's in that perfection that the world reinvents itself, that the world realigns itself. that our lives realign themselves with the perfection that already is, our true nature. So that's why there's nothing to do, but simply give into it. And so, yes?
I really appreciated last night at the end when you had us, you invited us to do that, in going around and
Looking
seeing
to each other's
that
eyes.
in each other.
We can do that now, that's what the circle is for. Yes. Because what happened for you in that moment?
It was maybe it was permission to be that in myself and stay in it while I'm meeting people, and to only look for that in the person across from me.
Instead of getting caught in the form, to see the essence. So it's time for us to live from this place. What else? How many satsangs do you have to go to? Recognize this.
I think we've come to satsang.
What, honey?
I think we just come to satsang to play around with it.
Yes. And to fall into silence. Such a beautiful silence that you are holding the space for. So deep. So I guess what I'm saying, beloved Shahida, is there is no moment that isn't satsang. So we play around always. And if people forget that, call Shahida. She will hypnotize you into remembering it. But there's something about a circle that's unifying. Has no beginning, no end. And we're all equal. And one. And when the group is too big, it's hard to do a circle because there's not enough room, or you're way over there. You've done those too. When it's like this, it's so nice to be able to just everyone to see everyone. No one have their backs to each other. And from this place to share satsang, what do you have to share with the group? Harmony?
Harmony and peace, and let's all go out and just be this, not leave it in the moment, let's take it every moment in our lives because it's precious. And everybody else that hasn't had this advantage to come to these places needs it so much right now. We need to be there for everybody and ourselves first and then everybody, because it's time.
Tell us your name for those who don't know who you are.
Pam.
Joan, what do you have to share with us?
I'm just in the silence, and it's beautiful. We're sharing the silence together.
This is only the second time we've been in satsang together, yes?
Never.
Never have.
Never leave my office.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Joan is the other half of the Inner Directions, Joan and Matthew Greenblatt. And in 2 weeks, we are having a gathering in La Jolla that will be fun, deep, silent, enlightening. And I love the title this year, The Paradox of Awakening. Speak to us of that a bit.
Yeah,
How you
we got
came to
that from that quote of Ramana Maharshi. That's about the eye being apparent and also paradox.
It's a paradox because, as those of you who've been in satsang know, we are already consciousness. We are already awareness. It is our true nature. So there is no awakening. Yet, the awareness is obscured by the identification with the thought that I am such and such. I am the body. I am the personality. I am the past. I am the future projected. And when we just simply let go of that identification, then awareness is. And we relax into what already is. So it's making no effort to achieve that which already is. Yet, it's been my experience, it takes tremendous focus to remain as such. Tremendous vigilance to not allow.
That's very true, Prasad. I think people forget that.
Tremendous. Well, yes, certain people didn't like to come to my satsangs back in the day because I would remind people of that. I just wanted evidence. You are that. Magic bullet. But it's that paradox of, as Ramana would say, it's as if you have to live as if there's a tiger in your room. Or sometimes you would say a snake, which choose your poison. That vigilance to not allow the I thought to engage your attention, your awareness. Or you could say it the opposite way too, to not let your awareness identify with the I thought when it rises. To simply see it come and go. Yes? So again, many of you have the impulse to share satsang, or teach, or guide, or heal. And that's what the circle's for, so just share whatever comes.
Well, it's just precious to have a sangha, a group of people that are open to the love and to themselves and that can express it. And I for one, miss it. So I'm very grateful right now to have it.
I'm grateful to see you.
Prasad, I'm just so happy to see you again and everyone that's a part of this, because you came into my life at that time and you were about to just like, Lawrence, go. You do nice, great satsang, and you're going in a good direction. Yeah, and when you were staying there was such perfect confirmation at that moment. And there was such a sweetness in our time together during that intense, focused time together. It was beautiful, wonderful. And it felt, like you said it a moment ago, it's like, I retired. Yeah, it did. And here you are again, vital and showing up because the call of all of us, our hearts coming together again. And so that I want to acknowledge and thank you. Here.
Last night it was so nice to go home in such a deep peace that I hadn't felt for a while. And to connect to people, the little that we did with the eye-to-eye. I used to do that in a group, and it was wonderful to have that type of connection again.
And how were your dreams?
I still have I had a difficult night, a very difficult day.
Who's having crazy dreams
Sit
nowadays?
down if you don't mind, because it's really hard to
who needs to resist them? They're just dreams, they're movies. What do you have to share, Bishu?
I'm just very happy to see you and to see everybody. I haven't seen you in a long time. It's like a family reunion.
That's the questions and then again, it's like all times.
Like all times. I'm very grateful for that and for you here. And I say hi to Prakash because I didn't know she left, so I'm a little shocked about that.
Yes.
But hi Prakash, where we are.
She's dancing in the
She's
circle.
dancing. And it's funny to see when time passes by and the love still remains the same. You know, when you see everybody, and there you are, you know, just so the same love, or bigger even, you know. So I appreciate that very much.
So how are people's bodies? Do you feel you need to sit? Is there a way, I know you got those blankets with those chairs, is there a way we can sit in a little bit of a semicircle? Or at least, at the very least, could the people who are sitting against the wall sit with us in here just for a short time on the windows?
Could we stay in circle? Is that?
Yeah, I would prefer that. It's just, can the chairs go off the blankets? No. So, yes, figure it out somehow. Let's be creative.